we got?
We've got an Austin Big 7. That's an unusual sort of terminology, isn't it, really?
So they're not very big, are they?
No, exactly right. It's basically a four-door Ruby. That's exactly what it is, really. Run out, if you like. They were the last of the Austin 7s, I think, to be fair. Before, of course, they resurrected their name and called a Mini an Austin 7, or a Morris Minor, as we know. Anyway, here it is. Big 7, royal blue, as you can see, black wings. Sunroof, really nice condition. Restored, I think, talking to the vendor, I've got a feeling he said it was restored or painted up, recommissioned, about 20 odd years ago. Now, the unusual thing about it is the vehicle has sat in the vendor's dining room for 18 years. Been moved about in there, but not out. So basically, he hasn't seen any weather, wet or otherwise, for 18 years. I picked it up myself, got it out of the dining room myself, and only Falls on the Horse's chandelier sitting above it, which is probably worth more than the car. And they were pleased to get the car moved because they now want to take the chandelier down. So it's a funny situation. It would get almost like Falls on Horses. But it is what it is. It's beautiful. It's so original. It's so genuine. It's so nice and solid. Interior's lovely. Original glass in the headlamps, as you can see. Lovely, clean little engine bay. There you go. Look at that for a nice, clean little engine bay. And it's super. Super little thing, isn't it? Really, really nice. Lovely interior, as I say. Not been restored, not been replaced. What you see is exactly what you get. Time now for a colour up, so it needs some nice blue dye, which you can buy on the internet, as we all know. A little colouring kit and such like can do that. Other than that, don't do anything to it. It doesn't need it. It really don't. Headlining's lovely. Super little thing. The vendor said that he would be quite happy to talk the successful purchaser, not before it's sold. You don't want to be inundated with people, but once it's sold, if the gentleman wants to talk to the guy that's owned it all these years and has had it in his house, then he's quite happy to talk.
Just, you're doing that window, that one's got a crack in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, that one's got a crack in it, and there is no battery.
Right.
It's going to want a new battery. Obviously the fuel was drained, not the oil. And you know, I remarked, when we got it out, it's only dustless. When we got it out, and I walked back into the dining room through the French windows.
Not a drop.
Beautiful tyres, not a drop.
Really?
Not a drop out of axle, gearbox or engine. And I said, have you got the oil out? And he said, no, I ain't got it out. So I can only assume it's still in there. And then I said, dipstick, you can have a look, can't you? But, no, it hasn't dropped a bit. Unless it's all gone. No, there it is, look. Looks actually clean, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually,
nice, So that's it, that's the story. It was retained in the dining room for the enjoyment of the grandchildren who grew up with it, and there's pictures of them standing in there with their head out the sunroof and such like. I mean, they must have had a lovely time when they came round for Sunday tea. You know, can we have our tea in the Austin? That's exactly what they've done apparently. They had their tea on a plate or on their lap or whatever in the Austin. So what a lovely memory for all those super grandchildren, about 6 of them I believe. They're now around about the, do that in a minute, they're now around about the age of 22, 24. So, isn't it funny, strange? What a lovely, lovely story. Here it is here now, waiting for you to come and have a look. I think it's going to be a super buy and a lovely background to it.
Yeah, definitely.